What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. We're back at it again inside of a Goodwill, thrifting, looking for things to sell on eBay and make some money. And lots of toys here today to look at, mostly because they're very overpriced and no one's buying them, but we're still going to look and see if we can't pick something good. Up here I see this Hot Wheels monster truck case. I remember looking it up and it just not being worth picking up. There was no cars inside, unfortunately. Some of those cases can be pretty valuable, though. Got some board games, nothing special, unfortunately. I see a Winnie the Pooh plush, also not worth picking up, though some of them are, especially some of the German-made brands, can be surprisingly valuable. Up here, I see this Settlers of Catan board game, $5.99, actually priced fair for this Goodwill. It's the remade one. They were selling at Walmart, so it's just not worth picking up to sell. The vintage version can be worth some money, though. I already have a copy of that, or I would have bought it for my board game collection, so we just left that on the shelf. On this side, we got some electronics, nothing special. I do pick up this Bratz car I see, though, in the toys. It's priced high. It's $15, but I'm seeing some potential in it, so I'm gonna pick it up, give it a shot. Lots of bags and purses. I do pick up some purses today, just not at this Goodwill. Usually don't pick them up. I don't see lots of great brands, but just happened to be in the right place at the right time, I think, when they came out. Inside of this Goodwill, I'm finding some interesting things that just come out on a cart. Throwing them in my cart. That Barbie head, though, brand new and it was priced low, just was not worth picking up, unfortunately. It's just amazing how some Barbie stuff just is not worth it. But I got some Build-A-Bear stuff in the cart, and I'll go over everything in the haul part of the video. And yeah, what else do we have on the shelves here? I see some legs over there. So many people post in my comments about there not being people in my Goodwill. There was a person there. So yeah, I don't record people. I mention fairly often at this point because it just seems like for whatever reason people can't understand that I'm only turning the camera on when there's no one in the aisle, and I don't have to record people who don't want to be recorded, right? So that's why, if you're thinking my Goodwills are empty, there's definitely people around. I'm just very timely of when I record. You also saw I had some boots and stuff there on the floor I'm picking up at this Goodwill. Some decent stuff, I think. I already sold those boots. I mean, they're not super valuable. They were Herman Survivors, but still, they're priced right and in good condition. And here's something crazy. This Crosley wall phone. I picked up one of these a couple months ago, and it was priced $7.99 as well. In the box like that. This one is actually brand new, so it's a pretty good find for $7.99. So wanted to get that recorded, show that it's a different one, so there's no suspicion there. And what else we have on the shelves? I don't know, nothing much. Hey, there's another person, another human being. So here's a couple purses I found. They had just come out. I grabbed them real quick because I saw they were Burberry and Michael Kors. They weren't priced up. Now, I don't know a whole lot about purses, right? So I suspect these are probably counterfeit. And I'll show a bit more in the haul, and some people can give me their opinions on that. But I haven't even researched them anymore since I bought them, so I'm not 100% sure. We're going to have to figure that out, though. I'll sell them somewhere. I'll sell them on eBay if I think they're real. I'll sell them on Mercari if I don't think they're real. Checking out some shoes. And I can't remember if I got any decent shoes today. I know I got the boots. I think I also got another pair of boots. Or shoes or something. It doesn't matter. We're going to be showing it here soon anyway. And I can be reminded. But yeah, shoes have been pretty good at Goodwill fairly recently. Here's a piggy bank for $3.99. I looked that up. Wasn't worth picking up. And down here, there's one of these Nerf Vulcans. And actually, this footage was in another video recently. I accidentally put it in there. So if you're seeing this twice, that's why. Today's the day I actually found this stuff. But I've sold the Nerf Vulcan complete pretty good for $75, so always like to pick those up. Up here I see this slot car, which I didn't recognize as being a slot car when I first picked it up, but I noticed it was Auto World and they make some pretty good things. And that's worth picking up, so not bad. A couple fast items there that were put out. So yeah, I love finding stuff like that. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else. There's a LOL bus, just I think it was $20. Not worth picking up, but ended up having a really good haul today. So let's jump into it. I'll show you everything I found. Some great pickups. So I got this haul out on the table and I'm like, this looks like a very fun haul with some of the stuff I got. And also very profitable. I also got a candle over there for personal use. I lit that thing and I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but it's very loud and it's just producing this smoke smell. It's kind of burning my throat. I'm probably going to have to blow that out here in a second. It smelled very good when it wasn't lit though. But back to the haul. Let's jump back here. This country wall phone. This is kind of wild because I picked up one of these, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago in the exact same Goodwill. It was also priced $7.99 and it looked completely new in there. It was wrapped up and everything. And when I got it home, I noticed it was missing the handset for the phone. So that was very disappointing. And I just kind of threw it in the death pile. And I'm like, well, I'll list it sometime for parts. It's probably not going to make much money. So today I found one for $7.99 and I bought it. I'm like, surely the handset's going to be in here. I can just add it to the other phone or whatever. Get it home, and this one is looking new inside. Open it up, take it out. The handset's in there. It is completely new. So I'll probably just sell this one. I might put it in the other boxes. I think the other box is in better condition. Sell it new, open box, somewhere between $80 and $100. Some people have these listed new for like $230. I don't think they'll ever sell for that. But I do see some comps around $80 to $100 plus shipping. Should be able to make some good profit for only paying $7.99. Yeah, let's blow that out. That was getting crazy. Probably some toxic candle or something, right? So back here we got some boots. Now I picked up these Herman Survivor boots. Usually don't pick up this brand. It just doesn't sell very well. Not big money. However, these are in great condition, possibly new. And they're the camo Realtree style, which do sell a bit better. And they're only $5. So honestly, for 5 minutes of listing, I can make some decent profit. I'll probably sell these for $29.99 max, maybe have to price them $25. But again, for what I paid and how fast I can list them, it's not bad. I was really excited because I picked up a pair just like 3 weeks ago of Irish setter boots that looked identical to these. I sold those very quick for $75. So thought I had another pair of those, but then I saw that they were Herman Survivors. Deflated by excitement pretty quick. These had me excited as well. These are brand new Skechers work boots, new with tags. They were $9.99. I saw the tag and I was hoping that they weren't $20 or even worse. $9.99 for a new pair of shoes is certainly fair. No complaints. I know a lot of people tell me the shoe prices at their Goodwills, are $20 to $40. I get it. There's Goodwills around here that do that exact same thing. If they're pricing shoes that high, like for dirty, old, beat up shoes, I suggest just leaving a bad review on their Google Maps page for the store. And, don't be insane on your review. Just explain that the prices are too high. Apparently, people were doing that around here, and the management came in for this region and told the stores to keep the shoe prices at $4.99. Now, obviously, some Goodwills don't do that, and I have no complaints when there's a new pair of shoes like this priced $10, or even if there was a $25 pair of Nikes that, are worth $100, priced $25. Like, who cares? You're getting them at a good deal. When you start pricing these shoes, like these boots, $10 to $15, $25, they're just not worth that much money, even on eBay, and people don't buy them. Now these, I thought, they got to be like $70, right? I just bought them blind at $10. I'm like, we'll do great on these. They're not worth much at all. Like, I see some of these selling with free shipping new for $35, which shocks me because Skechers is a pretty good brand. I've sold some Skechers shoes, some boots. I just sold a pair of vintage Jammers Skechers boots for $100 pre-owned. It really just depends on this kind of stuff, I guess, but I still think I'm going to price these at least $40, maybe $50, because I do see some comps that pop into that range. Sit on them for a while. I'll definitely make some money. Just not as awesome as I thought they were going to be. Picked this up for $5. This is a Lux Pro thermostat. and I've sold these before, different models. It says new, never used. The packaging has been opened, but it looks like I could sell this, for 25, 30 bucks. Open package on eBay, so we'll go ahead and sell that. And you know what? I ended up buying this, and I didn't think it would really be worth selling, but I noticed it was vintage and it was only $1.99, so like I say, just look up things. I looked it up and there were some comps right around $30 for this thing. It's an ice cube tray, but it's for water bottles. And I guess there's a trend happening where people make like fruit or I guess juice in their juicer and then they freeze it and they drop it in their water bottles or something. I don't know, because people are using keywords like juicer and fruit and I don't know, some other things like that. Pretty cool. I'm going to price it $30. I should make some money on it. You just never know with this kind of stuff. Here's another cool find, which I'm glad I looked up. A lot of times you find these little cars, especially Hot Wheels, they're just really not worth buying. There's always some that are. I saw that this was Auto World, and I remember that name and then making some more valuable stuff. So I looked it up, and the first one I saw was a Ghostbusters vehicle because they share the same UPC, and that sold for $60. Then the Christine, I saw some selling between $30 and $40. Currently, there's none listed, so I'm probably gonna come in $50, maybe try $60 on this. Chances are I'll just price it $49.99, free shipping, something like that. Only paid $1.99 for it. Just one of those nice, simple to list items. Love it. And of course I find a Seinfeld Seen It sealed. I don't know why that I come across this game sealed all the time. It is worth selling at $5 sealed for me on Amazon. It's one of those things I make $8 to $10 profit on. They always sell. I wouldn't buy this to sell on eBay even if I was making $8 to $10. Amazon's a different beast. I say it all the time. I just know there's always new people that don't understand Amazon, and they're like, why would you spend $5 to make $8? Shipping on this is going to be like $12. And I'm like, no, it's going to be like a quarter, 50 cents shipping this into Amazon along with a bunch of other items. So it makes it worth it. So we got some Nightmare Before Christmas plush and some other things. Pretty good find. It just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Goodwill brought these out. And Build-A-Bear stuff is very hit and miss. A lot of times I look it up and I'm just like, just not worth it. They sell between $10 and $15. However, I started doing some research on some of these Nightmare Before Christmas Build-A-Bear, and great looking. Oogie Boogie here, I think I could sell for anywhere between $40 and $50. New, they were selling for $65, $70. The dogs here, which I don't really remember what their names are. There's two of them here. And these were selling for, I think I saw some comps like $75. Maybe that was with tags. But there's not a lot of these listed. Like, obviously, I'm going to list these probably for $50 to $65 a piece. And these were anywhere between $2.99 and $3.99 is what I paid for them. This right here is from Beetlejuice. I was trying to think of like, what is that? That's from Nightmare Before Christmas, right? And then I got it home and I was looking at it. I'm like, no, that's the thing from Beetlejuice, the sandworm or whatever. Now, this is not Build-A-Bear. I think that came from the Halloween store, Spirit Halloween or whatever. It does look like I could sell it for like $15, but I thought it was cool. I just wanted to pick it up anyway. Here's some dancing and singing one, which currently the batteries are dead. This one I could not find, the one with the leg raised like that. Some others were like $20 to maybe $25 pre-owned that looked like this, but was standing on two legs. And then back here, we got Jack and Sally, some very large, tall figures. I think these came from Spirit Halloween as well. I saw them being sold together for about $35 plus shipping, but I think they had tags. I think I paid, $2.99 a piece for them, so I got $6 into them. Even if I sell them for $20 plus shipping, I'm making some okay profit. I just grabbed them because, they were cool. It's possible I even hold on to them. I don't know. Still, if we're going to add up the plush, there's some great profit here thanks to the more rare Build-A-Bear stuff. So I bought some Bratz vehicles here and I paid up for them. It's about the line I probably would have paid max, and I didn't feel good about it. The Goodwill that I was going into, the prices have just become so insane. I was picking up broken toys. There's even another one of these was missing the door and was cracked, and they still wanted $15 for it. The prices just went insane. This one was $15. This one was actually $10. And I'm like, well, if you're going to price stuff, super high, at least I can find something to make some money on, which is kind of why I bought them. Plus, they're in actually good condition. This one has the remote, which this one's not RC, so it doesn't need a remote. But I saw one sell for, I think it was $50 plus shipping, tested and working. There's different ones with the remote that sell for a lot more. Same with this. There's a blue version that sells better, but this one should still sell for $30 to $40. So there's not big money in these, but I still bought them, and I don't know. I'll add it up. I'll make a little bit of money, and then I'll get that tested. If it doesn't work, I have 7 days to return it to Goodwill. And then we got this Jurassic World dinosaur. I don't think I've ever come across this one. It was only $1.99. I just Google Lensed it real quick. Looked like I should be able to sell that for about 20 bucks. $20 like free shipping. It's light. I should be able to ship that first class. First class doesn't exist. I should be able to ship it for under £1, and it won't jump up to really high amounts to ship it, no matter where it goes in the country. Or I'll just throw it in a lot with some others that I grabbed from various places and just lot it with that. At $1.99, I thought, sure. Here's another one of these Vulcan EBF 25 Nerf guns. I picked up one of these earlier, about 3 or 4 months ago. Sold very quickly. I think I sold it for $75 plus shipping. I had darts with it. It was complete. It was in good condition. This one's actually missing the handle. The magazine box here is actually, the lid is a little cracked, so it doesn't stay on very well. But it does have 2 different chains, and you can part this stuff out and make some pretty good money on it. It has the tripod, which is nice. I don't know if I'm going to save this for parts or sell it or just part out the parts. I'll just have to figure it out. But for $7.99, there's definitely profit there. Not something I pick up very often are purses, but these just came out on a cart, so I had to check them. I feel like the women in the area are probably keeping an eye on anything that's, sat out for more than an hour and buying it. So I typically don't go through them all at Goodwill unless they're new on a cart that just came out. I'm the first one to see them, like in this case. And I saw first I don't know which one I saw first, but when I saw Burberry, I'm like, wow, this could be really good if for real. Got the micro cores as well, which I knew would probably be worth it since they weren't marked up. They were $5.99. Now, I don't know if these are counterfeit. I would suspect that they are. Usually when I pick up a purse, I can Google Lens it and I find the exact purse. These I could not. I just saw similar ones. It feels like the hardware here is kind of cheap, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to do more research. There's some Burberry purses like this that can sell for hundreds of dollars. I mean, we're talking close to $800 pre-owned, but I'm only gonna sell them on eBay if I'm, almost 100% sure that they're legit, because I don't want to deal with any problems on there. If I can't determined, I'll probably sell them on like Mercari or someplace like that and just roll the dice, because I don't really care as much about my Mercari account, if something was to go bad, and just kind of let people who are buying them decide, let them do their research and know if they're real or not. Disclose that in the description or whatever. But I know there's going to be a lot of people watching this video that's going to be much more knowledgeable than me. You can kind of let me know what you think. I think the Michael Kors, I was looking for a tag and I found a tag that said made in China. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Burberry just didn't have a tag in there that I could find, just like a little label. Yeah, I would love to hear some experts' opinions. And I picked up this very good condition NFL Cleveland Browns jacket with the hood. It was $5 is why I picked it up. And I think I'm going to try selling it probably for about $30 plus shipping. It's a larger size, so it should sell. It's not vintage or anything like that, I don't believe. So nothing very special, but can make, at least a $20 bill on it pretty easily. But there it is, everybody. That's my haul for today. Some cool finds. Love the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me on the way out. It really helps out my videos. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Until next time.